YouTube just dropped another update, and it's a little bit of a mixed bag. There's this new rule around using AI in visual effects in videos. Everything from AI voiceovers to using VFX for realistic scenes. On one side, this is going to make YouTube a better place. But on the flip side, this is going to bum out a lot of creators. Let's dive into it. Okay, so on March 18th, YouTube launched this new feature in Creator Studio. Now creators have to give their viewers a heads up when realistic content a viewer could easily mistake for a real person, place, scene, or event is made with altered or synthetic media, including generative AI. Now when uploading a video to YouTube, creators will be asked, do any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say or do something they didn't say or do? Alters footage of a real event or place? Generates a realistic looking scene that didn't actually occur. If your content meets this criteria, then you'll have to hit yes. And then this label will appear that says sounds or visuals were significantly edited or digitally generated will appear above your video to inform viewers. For less sensitive subjects, this label stays in the description. But for touchy subjects like health or elections, it'll be right there on the video, telling folks that the content might not be authentic and should therefore be treated with caution. Now, at first glance, this is exactly what YouTube needed. AI has been a huge problem. It's been annoying, and you can't always tell what's real anymore. But there are some scenarios where this is creating a problem. Like, say you're using AI voices to narrate a factual script, or you're translating videos into another language. Yep, now you'll need a label for that. And it doesn't stop there. If you're tweaking footage, adding special effects, or using AI to whip up scenes that look super real, you're in this boat too. Picture fake podcast chats or edited footage aiming to mislead. It makes sense to flag those, especially with deepfakes becoming eerily good. But then you've got stuff like a bogus meteorite crash, or visual effects to make city locations or illusions look legit. Do you really need a label for those? Given these labels are all about alerting viewers about potentially dodgy content, it's a little bit puzzling. Yet YouTube gets that not all artificially made content needs the warning. To sort this out, they've got another checklist for content that they deem okay not to disclose. This includes generative AI used for productivity, like generating scripts, content ideas, or automatic captions. Clearly unrealistic content, such as an animation or someone riding a unicorn through a fantastical world, color adjustment or lighting filters, special effects like background blur or vintage effects, beauty filters, or other visual enhancements. But here's what's been bugging me. There's loads of content out there that technically checks the box for disclosure, right? But they're not trying to cause harm or intentionally deceive anybody. Like, take these channels, Big Muscles, which uses an AI voice for some solid fitness tips. And then there's Isaac from Azerbaijan. His YouTube education channel is one of my go-tos for genuinely helpful, in-depth videos, even though it's powered by an English 11 Labs voice. The real issue is that over time, folks might start seeing these labels as a bad thing. And a lot of legitimate creators feel like they're getting unfairly grouped with the shady ones just because they're using tech to up their content game in a responsible way. The system isn't perfect, but luckily this is just the first edition. I had a chat with a YouTube employee earlier this week, and they're actually looking for feedback from creators like you and me. They want to know what part of this update is right, what's wrong, what's missing, what's confusing. I'll pin my personal feedback below the subscribe button. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll make sure that YouTube gets the message loud and clear, and fingers crossed that they'll tackle the AI generated scam ads next. Keep creating.